Good morning, everyone. This is Tammy Costrini from Insurance Advisors Direct. Thanks so much for joining us today. We have 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗃 here from Companion Pivot. She's going to be going over their products, and looks like we are just right now at the 11 o'clock mark, so we will give everyone just a moment to hop in. Just to let you know, Companion Pivot has great plans on the short-term medical side. We're seeing a lot more interest in these plans, especially since the marketplace open enrollment is over. And just a reminder, if this is something that you think is something you want to have in your back pocket, please go ahead and get contracted. We do tend to see that people will wait and then they'll have someone pop up that needs to be enrolled, and there is a little bit of lay time between getting contracted. So please be sure to reach out. Let me know if this is something that you would like to add to your product line. And again, I do see that we have a few people here, so we will go ahead and get started. Letty, if you'd like to introduce yourself and share your screen.
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. As Tammy said, I'm here to talk to you about the Pivot portfolio of products that you'll have available to you to offer if you should get contracted. And as Tammy said, go ahead and get contracted. It doesn't cost you anything. We cover all the appointment fees, but it'll be nice for you to have your Pivot agent portal available to you so that you can go ahead and just go in there and start running quotes and get people signed up. Keep in mind these policies can be written for an effective date the next day, so it's really at the moment type of product. So again, my name is 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗃, and I am the broker account executive here at Pivot Health. And we want to make sure that everyone is up to date on what's available. There were some changes in the market last September, so durations were changed. But just a little bit of background on Pivot Health. So Pivot Health is actually a product development, marketing, and management company. So we are not a carrier. So I want to make sure everyone is clear on that. So Pivot designs the products, we bring them to market, but we have carriers that insure the plans for us. We currently have 3 carriers insuring our short-term medical plans. So we have Companion Life Insurance Company, we have North River Insurance Company, and we have Pan American Life Insurance Company. And just so you know, they are all A-rated carriers. They may not all be household names, but they are A-rated carriers should a client ask on the rating on the carrier that's insuring their plan. This is going to come into play, the fact that we've got 3 carriers, as you're going to see as I go through the presentation, with the new ruling limiting short-term medical plans to a 4-month duration per carrier over a 12-month period. Also, you want to make sure that your client is not going into a provider or a facility and saying they have Pivot Health insurance, because again, Pivot is not the carrier. They should refer to their ID card. It will clearly state which carrier is insuring the plan that they selected. So the Pivot Health proprietary product suite that you will find when you log into your Pivot Health agent portal, of course, it's our short-term medical plans. Those are our niche products, and these plans have evolved a lot over the years. I've personally been doing this for almost 25 years now, and short-term medical plans traditionally were more of a catastrophic plan. Nowadays, they are very comprehensive. So you've got plans with doctor office visit copays, hospitalization coverage, emergency room, wellness, and preventive. We have plans that include RX copays. We have plans that use national PPO networks, but we are mostly known for our open access plans. With these plans, it's going to give the client the freedom to go to any doctor or any facility without restrictions. Then we have dental and vision options that you'll be able to either check the box when selling a short-term medical plan, or you can sell it standalone, because there will be a tab in your agent portal where you can offer dental and vision. We have a supplemental product, which is only available as a check the box when selling a short-term medical plan. And I'll go over a little bit more in detail on what those ancillary products look like that you can offer your client. So I'm mentioning this new duration ruling. So currently, our short-term medical plans are available from a minimum of 30 days up to 4 months. 4 month is the new rule that short-term medical plans cannot be in force more than 4 months total per carrier over a 12-month period. So with Pivot Health, we have all three carriers in your portfolio so that you can go in there, you can quote and enroll clients and give them that up to that 4 months of coverage, and you can pick which carrier. Now, of course, not all carriers are available in all states, but when you go into your agent portal, all you have to do is put in the zip code, and only the plans and the carriers available are going to appear. So it makes it easy to go ahead and manage your book of business. So you've got the one-stop shop for quoting and enrolling. You've got the same commission schedule, same service, same account executive. I will be your account executive regardless of which plan you sell. So let's go through the portfolio of what you have to offer as a 4-month option. We have core light plans underwritten by Companion Life Insurance Company, and these plans are referred to as a passive PPO because they do have, the client will have access to the First Health network, but they are not limited to the network. So passive PPO in that they have the option to go in or out of the network and still have the same benefits. Now, we do refer to the core plans as a light plan because there are some hospitalization limitation when it comes to the hospitalization benefits. So you want to make sure you go through those carefully. Like, for example, if the client gets confined to a hospital, the maximum that the plan will cover would be $1,000 per day. That includes room and board, nursing services, and any other miscellaneous charges. So you want to make sure the client is aware of that. And that limitation is regardless of whether or not they have already satisfied their deductible and coinsurance. Well, for the reason, because these plans do have some limitations, we generally see them being sold to more of the younger age band under the age of 25 or child or children only policies. So just keep that in mind. Of course, it is available up to the age of 65, but you want to make sure that the client is aware as they may have more out-of-pocket exposure if they end up needing to use those hospitalization benefits. And in those cases, most of the time, we do see agents stacking it with some type of a hospital indemnity product that would help with that out-of-pocket exposure. The classic plans are also underwritten by Companion Life Insurance Company. There's going to be 4 plan names under the classic category. It's going to be the Choice, Deluxe, Standard, and Economy. These plans are all open access plans. There are no networks tied to these plans. And the client does have the freedom to go to any doctor or any facility. With these plan options, you are going to see the largest array of plan options. You have deductibles ranging from $1,000 all the way up to $10,000. Maximum coverage from $100,000 million. 2 plans offer office visit copays. 2 of the plans offer prescription coverage with copays. So these are still our most popular plan designs for all age bands. Epic plans. These are the plans underwritten by North River Insurance Company. And these plans are very rich in preventive and wellness benefits. There are going to be 2 different plan designs when it comes to Epic. One is the Epic Base Plan. That is going to be an open access plan with no network restrictions at all. And then you're going to have the Epic PPO plan. That plan is going to use a Cigna network. Those plans are not going to necessarily be available in all states. But again, the quoting site will only display what you can offer your client in that in their location. They also include an optional accident rider that they can add on. There's a $5,000 or a $10,000 benefit, which would cover any expenses incurred due to a covered accident if that insured required medical attention within 72 hours. The quantum plans are underwritten by Companion Life Insurance Company also, but these are a true PPO plan. So they use a Cigna network. You want to make sure the client understands that if they go out of network, that the plans, of course, the benefits will reduce, or they may even lose some benefits. So you want to make sure that they're understanding that. These are very rich in benefits, and we see these most popular with those established entrepreneurs or clients coming off of a group coverage. They'll choose to use a quantum plan over a COBRA plan because, of course, these plans are going to be much more affordable. And then we added a fourth, a new plan, a third carrier to our portfolio last year because we were anticipating the duration ruling that was coming. So the newest plan is the Pan American plan that is called SureCare. This is going to be an open access plan, no network restrictions at all. You have wellness and preventive benefits included, unlimited office visit copays, and there will be only a discount card when it comes to prescription coverage. So this is available as a 4-month option as well. So just want to make sure everyone understands. So what happened after that September 1st, where clients can only buy 4 months of coverage? Well, Pivot is very happy to say that because Pivot is not the carrier, and we do have 3 insurance carriers insuring our plans, we were able to come up with a 12-month solution. So one enrollment form, our enrollment and eligibility is a simplified underwriting. So it's based solely on how they can answer the application questions. So with one enrollment form, they're going to be able to get up to 12 months of coverage. It's going to bundle 3 4-month policies back to back so that the client does not have to re-enroll versus selling a 4-month and then they have to reapply with another carrier. Now, these plans are pre-selected, so it's not like you can go through the portfolio of plans that I just described and pick any 3 plans and make the bundle. These are pre-selected plans. They are customized. They are all going to be open access plans, so there are going to be no network restrictions. You're going to see that the premiums are very affordable with these plans. And again, it'll give that client peace of mind that they'll have up to 12 months of coverage without having to reapply. Now, benefits do reset with each coverage period because they are a new policy. They will get a new ID card with a new policy number as well. But keep in mind, because they are not completing another application in between each coverage period, if they develop a condition that makes them, that would normally make them ineligible to enroll in another short-term coverage, because they were on the 12-month solution, that condition will continue to be covered in the subsequent policies, and we cannot deem it as a pre-existing condition. So there is definitely a benefit. We are hoping, we're hearing that this ruling may be overturned here in the near future, which means that your clients will be able to go back to selecting longer durations. Keep in mind that these plans can be canceled at any time. So in the meantime, if you can get them enrolled in a 12-month coverage and the rules do change and we do get those longer durations available, again, they can always cancel this plan and enroll while they're still healthy and eligible.
Now, Letty,
As
on
I
this design, I think if I remember correctly, Michigan was where we have a lot of agents, was one of the states that does not allow this,
That is
right?
correct. Yep, I was going to go over that. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
unfortunately, Michigan only has 4-month available, but you do have the 3 carriers to pick from. So as I mentioned with the 12-month situation, the plans are pre-selected. This is a highlight of the benefits in each of the different carrier plans. So we picked a North River Epic base plan, a Companion Life Choice plan, and the Pan American SureCare plan. And this PDF is going to be available in the quoting portal, and I'll be showing you where you can access this. Here's the state availability. So again, Michigan, actually, I apologize. Michigan only has two plans available. So it's the Companion Life and the Epic base plan. So the maximum coverage that they would be able to get would be the 8 months with the 4 months each in Michigan. But you see there are 13 states that do offer the 12-month solution. There are 4 states that offer an 8-month solution. So it works the same, 1 enrollment, 2 back-to-back policies. So Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and South Carolina. And then, of course, in the other states where short-term is available, they can do just the 4 months. The only state that has had a drastic change was Illinois. Illinois banned all short-term medical plans, not just pivots, all short-term medical as of January 1st. So anybody that was on a plan prior was grandfathered in, but we were not allowed to issue any coverages starting January 1, 2025 in Illinois. So just to highlight some of the benefits with the Pivot short-term medical plans. So as you saw, a lot of different benefits. Price points are going to vary, so you're bound to find something that'll fit your client's needs and budget. Preventive and wellness benefits on all the plans. We have those plans that use the national networks, that PPO plan, the Epic PPO and the Quantum plan, and then the open access plans which provide them no network restrictions. Simplified underwriting. There are no rate ups, so you're going to see on the application, there's no tobacco use question. We accept controlled hypertension. No social security number is needed. And we do not require, so because the social security number is not required, if your client is not a U.S. citizen, they only have to be able to answer that they have resided in the United States for the prior 4 months. We do not require any documentation or proof of residency. Get Advocacy is a patient advocacy service that can assist clients that are on the open access plans to navigate and find providers and facilities in their area for the services they're in need of. They also offer bill negotiation services for those larger out-of-pocket expenses that they are responsible for. Make sure the client understands there is no charge to them to use this patient advocacy service. It is included in their open access plan, so it's a free service for them. Child or children only policies, Pivot's plans, you can sell it to a baby as young as 6 months of age, or if you're doing multiple children, the youngest would need to be at least 6 months of age to be on the plan. But the pre-Medicare market is still our largest segment because you can sell short-term medical plans to a client up to 64 and 11 months of age, so right before they turn Medicare eligible. We have also included free and unlimited telemedicine on all of the plans. And again, those 3 A-rated carriers. Open access plans use reference-based pricing. That is simply how we process claims for the open access plans with no networks. So we use the Medicare allowable fee schedule. So for a provider, we allow up to 125% of Medicare allowable. For a facility, we allow up to 150% of Medicare allowable. Now, this is not a reimbursement program, so you want to make sure the client understands their provider or facility should be filing the claim like they would with any other insurance coverage. And then we will do the proper discounting. Their EOB will show what was billed, the discount amount that was taken, and what their responsibility is. These plans come with balance bill protection, which means that if the client receives a balance bill due to the discount that we took, they have the right to send that in to us. We are going to go ahead and settle out that bill on behalf of the client. And I just have to share, I recently had a call from one of my agents who's been selling short-term, these open access plans for about the last 5 years. And he called because he was in awe. We settled out a $23,000 hospital bill that a client received due to a balance bill. So that client was off the hook for that $23,000. So it definitely works. 98% of our claims go through reference-based pricing, and we only settle out about 1% of those. And you are going to see that the premiums on the open access plans are much more affordable because there's no network access fee being passed on to the client in their premium. Then you have the Epic PPO and the Quantum plans that use the Cigna network. And those core plans that have the limited hospitalization benefits do have access to use the First Health Network provider, but they are not limited to it. The ancillary products. Our Brilliant Dental plan is underwritten by Renaissance. It is a PPO plan. These plans are available as a check the box when selling short term or as a standalone product. Age bands for the Brilliant Dental is 18 and up. When I say up, there is no maximum age. So if you have a Medicare client and they are in need of dental coverage, you can offer them our Brilliant Dental plan. Now, if there is a child under the age of 18 being included with an adult, they would also have access to the benefits. They would be covered. The Renaissance plan is a PPO plan. On the essential and maximum plans, there's going to be no waiting periods. These two plans do include major services, and the benefits are progressive. So they increase from year 1 to year 3 and then stay level. And routine cleanings are paid at 100%. If they select a value plan, it is a basic coverage only. There is going to be a 6-month waiting period on it. If you're including children under the age of 19, you want to offer them that maximum plan. It's the only plan that offers child ortho benefits. There are no adult ortho benefits on any of the plans. Now, keep in mind, if you're doing a 4-month plan and you add on the dental and vision, when that 4 months of short term ends, you do not have to resubmit another application for the dental. They are billed separate. They are separate policies, and they will stay on the books until the client cancels it. So just making sure you don't sign your client up for 2 coverages that they don't need. The vision is a check the box when offering the dental. It is not available without the dental, and it is one option. It's through Vision Care. The Latitude plan is that supplemental plan I mentioned that is only available as a check the box when selling a short-term medical plan. Age eligibility is 18 up to 65 years of age, but keep in mind that if they sign up and the short-term medical plan ends, the Latitude plan will stay on the books unless they have aged off at 65 or they cancel it. Again, it's going to be charged separately. It's a bundled product. It's an accident, critical illness, hospital indemnity, and accidental death and dismemberment plan. And there are 2 benefit options. The Select plan offers a $2,500 benefit. The Preferred plan offers a $5,000 benefit. Nice thing is that it pays the benefit directly to the client. They don't have to assign it to a provider or a facility, and it does not coordinate benefits with any other coverage. So they can keep this Latitude plan till they turn 65 and use it either standalone, or they can use it with alongside any other coverage that they may purchase. And these plans are offered through Communicating for America, which is an association. So they do get some non-insurance benefits included with the membership as well. Flex benefits, just want to give you a quick teaser on this because you are going to be getting a presentation with Flex benefits in the near future. So we've partnered with Flex benefits because Flex benefits is insured through Companion Life Insurance Company. So when you get contracted with Pivot, you are going to already be contracted with Companion Life, so you can offer the Flex benefits product as well. Their site is a simple and easy platform to quote and enroll clients. They realize that these type of plans are not one size fits all. So there are 7 packages that they can pick from, or they can create their own bundled package as well. And these benefits help, and they pair up nicely with any other type of coverage that they may have in place, individual ACA, Medicare, small group, or even their short-term medical. Keep in mind, these are guaranteed issue. And I mentioned that they can go work well with a Medicare plan because these plans can be sold from the age of 18 all the way up to 72, and the benefits would end at 85. Now, children under the age of 18 can be included if they are on the plan with an adult. You can enroll a client with an effective date as early as tomorrow, or it could be up to 60 days out. And again, no additional contracting. So once you get contracted with Pivot, you will automatically have access to the Flex Benefits product. So you have an accident insurance with optional sickness riders, and you also have a critical illness benefit in these plans. And just a quick view of the state availability. Michigan is one of the states where this product is available. So make sure you tune in when Pam Toles presents all the deep dive in the Flex Benefits product. When you get contracted with Pivot, you will get a welcome email. That welcome email will have your Pivot number in it. You go to www.pivothealth.com, click on the 4 agents. Then you go to the next page will be agent and broker login. You use your Pivot number to register into your portal. And this is, the next page will take you to this. This is where you could see you're going to go either to your Pivot Health login, or you can access the Flex Benefits login as well, because they are a separate login at this time. We are working to make the Flex Benefits a check the box on the Pivot platform as well. So stay tuned for that. So the Pivot Health login that you register, this is the landing page once you're in your agent portal. The product portfolio tab has all the plan brochures. Helpful links is marketing materials and your book of business, which is very important so that you can track to see what plan your client had previously to make sure you're enrolling them with another insurance carrier due to the ruling. And again, we're hoping that this is going to change soon. Get a quote. Short-term medical plan, the census application page is going to look the same, whether you're signing the client up for a 12-month plan or for a 4-month plan. And the site is always going to default to the longest duration available in that zip code. All fields on this page are mandatory. They are required with the exception of the email address on this page. And this effective date is always going to default to tomorrow. So if I was on the site right now, it would be showing 3/19/2025, or you can use a little calendar on the right. That will allow you to select an effective date as far out as 120 days from today. This is an example of what the 12-month coverage would look like. So it shows you the 3 pre-selected plans. Again, you do not have an option of picking whichever plan you want. And also keep in mind that these plans are going to randomize. The order of the carriers will randomize every time you run a quote, because they have agreed to work together and continue to cover claims for any conditions that develop while they're on the 12-month solution. We had to make sure that everyone, that not one carrier is always in the last slot. On this page, you can adjust the deductibles and the total policy coverage. This is the page where you can add on the ancillary products, and then you click on Find Plans or View Details. I apologize. This page is going to have the 3 plans side by side. The premiums are going to vary by carrier. Not necessarily the order is going to be the least expensive, mid-range, and then the highest. It just depends on the order of the carriers. And you do see that it's got some highlighted areas where it shows the difference in the coverages. At the bottom of the page, it's going to have a little tab that says view the details of the pre-selected plans. That will open up and show you that PDF that I shared with you with the highlighted differences of the benefits of each plan. So that it's very transparent. The client is going to know what to expect for all 3 coverage periods, including their premium. Application questions, again, there is going to be no tobacco question, We don't have a height limit. We only have a weight restriction. So a male cannot be over 300 pounds. A female cannot be over 250 pounds. And again, now diabetes is a knockout. Previously, Pivot was allowing non-insulin dependent diabetics to enroll. Now, if they have any type of diabetes in their medical records, they do not qualify for coverage. Here is what a 4-month option would look like. So you're going to have 3 recommended plans, or you can simply scroll down the rest of the page and pick whichever plans the client is interested in. You can make the adjustments to the benefits, and then you can go ahead and proceed. Once they have gone through the application questions with answering no to every question, you'll see that if they do click a yes to any question, the enrollment process will stop immediately and let them know that they are not eligible for coverage. The methods of payment acceptable are going to be a credit card or an ACH. Whatever method of payment is used to enroll, that is going to be the monthly charge, how they're going to draft the monthly premium as well. They need to change that. They would have to call in and update the payment method. Now, do keep in mind, whether they select tomorrow as an effective date or a date further out, they are going to get charged for their first 30 days of premium upon submitting the application. So just want to make sure that they have that proper expectation. And this example is that 4-month option, which you would be using if you're selling in Michigan. So keep in mind that with the 4-month policy, they have the option of prepaying for that coverage period. They get about a 25% savings, and make sure they understand they do not have a risk of losing money if they cancel the policy after the first 30 days of coverage prior to the 4 months expiring. If they cancel for any reason, we do prorate any unused premium. So no risk for them. It's worth them prepaying for it. It is going to be very affordable, and they get that extra discount. And once they go through the balance of the application questions, and I apologize, this is not a current screenshot. There are more disclosures that they have to sign off on since the new ruling last September. They click to sign. We do not have the email e-signature feature available yet. That is coming soon. We're working on that now. But so they would click to sign. They click on start your coverage, and they get a welcome email, has their policy number and the instructions how to log into their member portal so they can download their ID cards and their policy documents. Almost immediately, you as the agent get an email as well confirming that your client has enrolled, and then you'll be able to see that policy in your book of business. So super easy process. You can manage your clients very easily in your book of business. Just want to make sure everyone's aware, and I will share these, the actual flyers with Tammy so that you guys can see these in case you have not gotten an email. Once you're contracted with Pivot, you will get any communications that Pivot sends out. So there is a bonus program going on right now. So you want to make sure you take advantage of this. And we also have a top producer trip that expires on June 30th. It's on a point system. So make sure that you start selling. You still have plenty of time. And I'm going to leave this up. Tammy, I'm going to turn it over to you and see if there were any questions or anything I can assist with.
Great. Thanks again, Letty. I do not see any questions right now, but I want to thank you for your time. And you did mention about Flex Benefits. We do have a webinar with them on the 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern. So you can email me or reach out to me to get registered, or we have been sending out emails. It's a great product, addition to the companion life world. And I'm still not seeing any questions. So please, if you have any, please feel free to reach in there. I want to go over again, this This is another carrier that offers bonus programs and they offer incentives. And this is just a great product that I don't think gets enough attention. Short-term medical has been, people, it's been a little bit of a questionable landing for folks of why they should use it, or maybe there's, bad connotations to it. But this is an excellent product for people who are between, like I said, the ACA with open
Mhm.
enrollment periods, people who are pre-Medicare. We've had agents who have sold before to children only. We
Mhm.
have some people who are, here that are not citizens. There's a lot of great options that Letty went over that these plans are perfect for.
Yeah.
So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And like we said, it's better to get contracted now because we don't know when a situation is going to pop up where you're going to need it and you can have next day coverage for your clients. So it's a great option to have available to you at any time. And again, thank you so much, Letty. We appreciate your time as always. And
My
we
pleasure.
hope to see you on the Flex Benefit webinar
Yeah,
next week. This will be
absolutely.
on our YouTube page for anyone who wants to go back and see it afterwards. But again, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Letty. She is a great broker partner. And we thank you again for your time.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
You too.
Bye-bye, everybody.